Hello everyone, it is Danny Drew here. Hope you are doing fantastic. I've decided to try something a little bit differently. I'm going to be continuing to do the weekly content that is related to ranked games, but I also wanted to do some more just kind of fun content. Things that maybe are challenges. I'm thinking about doing an account that's going to be doing kind of a ranked speed run, so to speak, on no wheat. I'm thinking about doing one that is all bot challenges and bot placements. So I've got a lot of fun ideas with the channel. I don't want this to just simply be a ranked game account, speedrun kind of thing. I really want to push the limits of content related to Catan and also challenge myself. A lot of times when you do these games, you get into a certain rhythm, and I want to find ways to kind of take me out of my comfort zone. So for this game, what I'm going to do is I decided I'm going to do the bot challenge. And what that means is I am going to pick, or let the bot pick, my starting settles. The nice thing about this is I get a lot of people that ask me, Drew, what are the best strategies when it comes to placing your settlement? Should I go or wheat sheep? Should I take a certain port? And honestly, the best thing I can tell you is, when in doubt, go high production. So that's what we're going to do this game. We're going to let the bot pick here, and I already know what it's going to pick. But the point is we're not going to influence it. So give it a second. We'll come back here in about a minute and 40 seconds and pick it back up. I'll see you here in a second. Okay, so we are coming back, and we know the bot is going to choose the 6, 4, 9. It's the highest producing spot. Makes a lot of sense. And for the sake of this, what we're doing is we're going to keep it very simple. We are going to point up into the port. Actually, there is a opportunity somebody might try to plow us, but it is what it is. We are playing the game, and that's all we know. Cool. Okay. So we do also have the third pick, so 2 back-to-back picks. I actually don't mind this at all. It's a very nice spot if we get the 6-3. Hopefully we get the 6-3. Oof, 11-3-4. Well, I guess it is or wheat and sheep, and I'm wondering if they're going to go with the other wheat sheep. Okay. Well, they're going to be buying a lot of development cards. We can live with that. You know the drill. Let's have the bot pick, and then we will be right back. All right, we are coming back, and where is the bot going to pick? Okay, so here's the thing. I knew it was going to be either the 8-3-10 or the 8-3-4. I really wanted the 8-3-4 personally to get the ore, also get the settlements close another. We might get plowed now. That's going to be a really unfortunate piece of this puzzle. So unfortunately, I think what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to point right. And the idea is we need a port. So it's very likely we'll get plowed here. Very, very likely. This is a very tough position. What would I have done? I probably would have done the 10-9-5 as my first pick. And there's just a lot that I can pair that with. I'm guaranteed good or wheat sheep. Not really too impressed with blue's setup, but it is what it is. As red here every day of the week, you take this. Yeah, that's going to be unfortunate. On paper, red should absolutely annihilate us, unfortunately. The best case here is, orange wants to punish, takes the 6-3. Such a strong setup. Oh, such a strong setup. I might have set myself up here for a lot of pain. So I'm taking... There you go. Rude. Karma. At least it hurts red a little bit. Makes me sleep a little bit better. And I think here's orange. You just take the road. Yeah, it is what it is. We're going to have to get a port, I think, kind of as fast as we can. Wood port would be really nice, but we are nowhere close to that. I think a road builder would be amazing for us. I'd be so thrilled with that. And we're going to have to really hustle here. We do have a little bit more wood than red, so we might be able to get some trades to get some of the brick here. Absolutely. We're going to kill red here. Yep. Question is, do we pop here? And I think we do. The knight would be the worst case, but everything else is really good for us. And like I said, if we pull the road builder, then we're looking really... At least there's a glimmer of hope. Knight, that's fine. If we're tracking well enough, we might be able to steal some of the right cards. So there's actually, I believe, 2 ore in red's hand. So if we ever want to go fishing for an ore, I suppose we can. What's the right block here? Maybe the 6, if you're really concerned. And if he wants wood, well, he knows who to speak to. So I think we have a 50% chance to grab an ore. I'm pretty happy with that. And it's also the same. We have a good chance to snag the ore off of orange here. The only thing is I'm just more concerned with red. Let's see here. Let's see if we can grab it. Works for me. So let's see if we can grab the brick. Now I wonder, would he do a wood for... Anybody do wood for ore? Yeah. Now what do I do here? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour... Can I do another wood for ore? I'm just kind of curious. What's the value? Is this something that the board wants? I'm kind of happy with this. Red also doesn't have the sheep, so this could be interesting. That's fine. So I think we'll save for a city. I've kind of had a little bit of a change of heart because now A10 is the city. So what? If I 7 out, I think the ore is pretty nice for me. Not a problem. I'm playing very unorthodox here, but I kind of have to in this situation, unfortunately. Yeah, and at least I have the advantage of being kind of perceived as weak, and I'm pretty happy with that. We are going to have to really work our asses off to get this to work. Alternatively, instead of going for the city, I could try to make a play for the port first. Unless they want their ore back, but I think you have to understand I'm probably in the weakest position, especially after I 7'd out. It's just not a good position for me. No one should ever be stealing from me. I'm just in such a weak position here. I have no brick. I have no ore. Probably, you know what? In hindsight, I probably should have ported my wood earlier for the wheat. Been a little bit more patient. But I feel like I have to take some risk here. And there is a case here. If I can get, let's say, a couple wheat rolls, I could just use the ore in my hand for development cards. That is definitely an option. And just try to apply pressure, track very well. Look at these trades. There's no way that we get this through, I don't think. We need a 7 to hit here. Not a... Ooh! Very nice, very nice. And of course, red's never going to get rid of the wheat here, so you should go fishing in red's hand. I think him to grab... Look at that, beautiful. I think red's probably going to have incomplete hands, so we might see him pop. So we're going to see if we can get the brick back here. We got a really nasty hand. Actually, our production's not... It's so good. We're going to need to get that port. Year Plenty would be amazing if we pop a Year Plenty. Nice block. No knight either. Damn, that's the card I wanted. Okay, let's see if we can snag one of these bricks. Oh my god. Take it in a heartbeat. Immediately, take it. Oh my goodness. What a deal. Watch us 7 out. So where do we go first? I think with just having the one brick. So let's see something. Can we do something like this? The idea is we'll 4 for 1 the sheep. I would not do... We are over, unfortunately. I think we just have to risk it. I mean, if anything, we throw the sheep in the wood. Whew. All right. Patience. We are learning patience and how to deal with risky games. Blue, what are you doing here? Put on the 8? Okay. That is a very big mistake. The biggest advantage we have on this board is the wheat. The wheat situation. So you have to kind of keep that in mind. We're going to get rid of the resources we have plentiful of, which is the wood and the sheep. Shouldn't get robbed here. Very interesting blocks. We need a 10. And see, now the problem is if blue doesn't have a knight, they just wasted it. Right? So they got like a VP. We should expect a knight. Doesn't have a knight. Needs to put it on the 5. Nope. I actually think the way they're playing this game, we could win this. Like, we are moving so slow, and I feel like we can stay competitive here. The wheat is useful in every sense. Like, it can do so much. I think it's reasonable to hit the 6 here. Problem is you share so many tiles with orange, but orange actually hasn't done anything. Really, nobody's done anything with the exception of red. All right, we settle on the port. That's a huge win for us. We're going to become a lot more efficient with that once we get that 10. Or if we can get a few wood rolls. And I don't think there's 2 wood out there. Man, the ore is crazy right now. We needed the yop too. We need the row builder. We need the yop. We need all of that. Any wood roll here, the 8, the 4, we can 4 for 1. It's a little unfortunate, but we'll do what we have to do. Obviously, the 10 would be just amazing. Is there any world where I can trade my wood for wheat here? We're just going to remind the board this is a city trade. We do not entertain such deals. So I'm going to do a 2 card for 1. I'm going to do 2 wood and a wood and a sheep for the wheat that's in Orange's hands, and it's only 1 card. So it might not be a bad deal. Might think, hey, I've only got 2 cards. Maybe I'll just take it. How about the 2 wood? We did say we'd do that. Okay, so let's take the settle. Now we need to focus on our city play here. We need 10s. At least 2 10s here just to kind of keep our game a little bit more intact. And I think actually what we're going to end up sitting is the 3 10 8 first, and that's just going to up our wheat production. Blue is becoming a little bit more viable now that they've got the double or wheat sheep. It's definitely blue here. The 5 is okay, I suppose. I think the 9 or the 10 hitting us both is quite nice. And 2, I think what we'll have to do here is, because we just don't really have a good development card game, we can definitely take road. Nice mono. Nice 1 wheat mono. So we're just going to have to play ultra efficient, but I think we can actually win this. This is wild. Kind of a slow grinder of a game. I know he's got brick in his hand, so I'm going to see if I can push him for 2 cards. Actually, you know what would be really nice for us here, team, is the 5 4 11. So I'm asking for 2 cards. Yes, we do that in a heartbeat. Or it's super rare for us. We also made it quite reasonable. As far as I know, he doesn't have the settle. If I'm not mistaken, I think Orange still has... What did he do with his hand? Or no, that's right, because he monoed the wheat. So what we're going to do is we're going to port for a wheat. Hopefully we get another wood and we'll port. Hit the 5. You have to know there's no wheat on this table right now. There you go. And the reason why the wheat's usually always the block in this situation is just the fact that wheat is in everything. It's in the cities, the development cards, the settles, which is why I didn't really understand why blue was so keen to block the 8 ore. Okay, so there's a wheat, technically, 3 for 1. There it is. We got a city. So the question is it 6 4 9 or 8 3 10? I'm actually starting to think we just need to get our production up. Maybe it's the 4 6 9. It's a huge production spot. The 6 will be doubled, the 3 will be doubled, and we'll be able to move through the wood with the port very quickly. And our hope is that Mr. Blue here, he's going to hold down the development cards. Very strong for red here. Yes, that is beautiful. We still have another wheat in our hand, so we could actually drop the city and pop at the same time. So let me see something here. Does blue want to give up a wheat here? Also do 2 wood for 2 wheat. Also do 3 wood for 2 wheat. Saves us, because the alternative is we port the wheat, right? Or port the wood, excuse me. So let's try to go back to the 1. He seemed to be interested in that. Nope. Okay, so let's see if we can get something good. Victory point. Very good. Very, very good. We're going to need as much support on the victory points as we can. And it seems like we're going to be in a decent position to trade wood for ore with red. So now I'm really thinking about, is there any of these spots that we can go and get? I think the 5 for 11 is pretty ideal for us. Oh, that's such a good deal. What is he doing? I guess it's the settle. I mean, the connect is pointless. I mean, connect's always there for if you want it. So in this situation with the 6 4 9, I wanted just to get my overall production up. He's got a bunch of brick in his hand. He's probably going to need a wood. So I'll do a wood for 2 brick, or like a brick in another card or something. And I'm assuming that's what he's going to throw up here. Oh no. No. Who am I afraid of? I mean, that really is unfortunate. So I think I'm going to put it on red here. Steel. It's an ore. Let's see if I can snag that wheat from blue. In a lot of competitive games, I would have made a deal. Hey, I won't block you, but, you know, make the trade. So pick another good card. Knight's okay. I don't think we're getting army. Blue could play it. It seems like they're very trigger happy to play their cards. Only issue for blue is they don't really have a port quite yet, so they're a little inefficient. They do have raw wheat sheep. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, and they're going to throw on the 5. Got to be very careful. I mean, guy's rocking all these development cards. You're trading him. Could be at 7 points. Well, I really don't know what Orange is doing here. I guess they have a VP because they're not playing their cards. But, oh, okay. Why not? We'll secure road while we're at it. Probably he's going to block the 5 here, just seeing the power of blue. Probably better is to block the 10, kind of test what are some of my devs here. To never steal from me. Never, never. I mean, on every level, I'm behind blue. Of course, I have a 3-1, but I'm playing with no break, no war. All wood, practically. Unfortunate, too, they stole the wheat. A lot of times, here's the thing. You're better off not upsetting people. Especially, I mean, I guess maybe I'm not in last anymore. He could have asked. He definitely could have asked there. I'm just going to hold on to my knight. We better hope that blue has a knight. No, no, no. Oh, okay. 5 is always the right block here. Unless they're coming after me. They'll get a wood. Well, at least I get to play my card here. Yeah, I mean, just crushing. Crushing, crushing, crushing. Okay. I'm going to try to get a wood for like 2 or something. It's amazing how red has really found a way to make this position not work for them. Because it's so good. Like, we're ahead of red, which is the wild thing here, right? And I would trade, man. All right, so we have to slow him down. Let's see here. All right, is there a world where I can get an ore? I'm looking at red here. Looking at anybody. Okay, that works for me. Maybe I might even just try to drop another city. We do something like this. If not, we'll pop. Wow, that's really good. Also, what we can do is we can do this and try to clear our hand. Looking at red here. I believe they have a sheep. It's good for us because then we can't get stolen from. We're getting very lucky getting these victory points. We just have to hope that blue has a handful of knights. I mean, well, we've got a handful of victory points, so that's technically like 2 ore. That could be another pop for us. Also, road builder mana would just be amazing. We will take this. The ore is rare. It's like we get a rare card plus the wood. To me, it's like a net card. So, oh, baby. Well, you're probably not getting that spot unless I feed it to red, which I'm very much willing to do if I can get a decent deal here. Looks like the settle. So first things first, let's do this. We could build 2 roads here, try to take this spot. We technically we're a card short of another city, which puts us at 7. I'm almost tempted to try to grab the city here. This would give us a city. It's a very expensive city. Otherwise, we could also pop as well. Whew! All right, the mono is really, really good for us, guys. So we got to start thinking, what are we going to end up monoing? How are we going to play this hand? Probably best is if we drop a road this way, try to get the 8-4, and that also gives us the ability to connect down the middle. I'm getting excited because I'm seeing an opportunity here. We're getting these really good pulls. Okay, a lot of wood. Road settle is 7 points, and then longest road. Careful. Careful. And blue might say, okay, I don't exactly. I called it. I was going to say calling their bluff, that might encourage him, hey, I'm going to pull a knight now. Or I'm going to show you that I have a knight. Perfect rob for me. I don't really care. You're putting me under. 7 points. We actually have a really good shot to win this. This is like unbelievable. And it's really about the road play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the plan is going to be the 8-4 settle. I think that's going to be our next choice here. Fortunately, I have to make a deal with the devil here, aka Mr. Red. Need wood or sheep. I'll do 2 sheep for a brick. It's cheaper than a 3-for-1, but it also takes my hand under. And I think I'll do it. Is he saying just sheep? Oh no, 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 no. I'll do this. This is fine. This is still cheaper than me having to 3-for-1. And again, like I said, it takes my hand under. This is fine. He can start to do some road stuff. Not a problem with me. I think we just drop this here. Try to get the 7 next turn. Hope it's the 5. The 5 looks really good here. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4 roads from taking longest road. So we need a settle city longest road. That's probably our fastest path to victory. And we're assuming that blue maybe has a victory point. Orange probably has a victory point. 10 and 6, 10 and 8. Unfortunately, we have to be the victim there. So how long is this road if he connects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So he goes to 9. It's going to make our life a little bit more of a pain in the ass. 6 points there. Okay. Could be wood sheet for brick. Wood sheet for brick. Equally, I think something we could do is we could port for a wheat and just pass, or we can do even sheet for wood here and try to get the 7th point, the settle. What if we did something like this? 2 wood for 2 sheep. And this actually might go to red. Yep, perfect. That gives him longest road, but that's okay. We're going to secure this spot. We're not going to deal with any road building shenanigans. We're at 7 points. City for 8, and we can't get stolen from. And he's going to get stolen from here, I think. Oof. Damn, he's pulling a lot of knights. We're getting very lucky. Okay, so that should be 2 roads. Oof, they're fighting road. Well, he's got longest road, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. Unfortunately. I think we might just have to take the hit here, guys. It's too strong. Way too strong, unfortunately. I think a lot of people wouldn't do it, but I think we have to there. Also, this is why I don't understand, like, why didn't blue take from him there? I'd hate to have to use a mono in this situation, but it's 9 roads. So then that means he has... Don't know what's in his hand exactly. Could be a sheep, I guess. Yeah. All right, what do we do here? We could port. Let me think. There's still another VP in the deck. Let's see if we can grab another VP. No. Okay. I'm okay with this. It's the block that has to happen. Still another VP in the deck. 2 cities would be 9 points. That's wild. That is wild. So what's his 1 card here? He has the 1 card. That is not good. Okay, let's see if we can snag that VP. No. It's got to be the wheat here. Yep, he knows. He knows. Red, red. It has to be red. Yep. And I'll immediately move it onto the 6. Nicely done. So he's got like 2 break and a wheat. All those are good cards for us. Very likely we can pop with that. Been a wild game, guys. We got to make sure he gets no wood roll. Damn it, that's the longest road for him. Damn it. It's kind of nice, though. Okay, he's got the brick. Try to get us maybe a bunch of wheat in my hand and go for a big mono play. Honestly, I think that's going to be our best play, guys. I mean, we could try to pull. I think we're going to have to try to play for the mono here. Perfect. Perfect. I think it's got to be the 5. An 8's a really big roll for us here. Yeah, go back on the 6. Good job. Wow, there's still a VP out there. That's wild. He's not pulling. 2 8s back to back would be insane. So I'm going to try to manufacture the road here for him. Take the wood. Take the wood. Take something. I'm offering it, man. Okay, he's not budging. It's a lot of wheat. Unfortunately, I think if the 8 pops, we're going to have to rip it. It's not bad. It is 3 devs. Might not be worth it, guys. Might not be worth it. I think we're going to have to really save up for this, unfortunately. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to save up for a really big mono and see if we can win the game that way. Good block. Good block. Okay, time to drop roads. Wait. Perfect. Perfect. Good job. Yes. Okay. An 8 would be massive here. I think it's 2 cities, if I'm not mistaken. Only issue is now that he is closing him off here. How many cards do we get? 8 wood. That'd be 3 ore, so 4 is a city. 2 cities. 9 points. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. I mean, blue could also... Do we pop here? Let's pop. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. All right. So we are going to try to the city for the... Do a really big city play here, guys. So let's take... Let me think here. Let's take an ore. And we just need to pray for an 8 to hit. I just realized, I apologize if the screen has not been zoomed in. I'm just kind of in the zone of the game here. Unbelievable. I can't believe we end up getting that many. I mean, we could probably even just build the city with our current hand. You know, if we get a little bit more wood. That's fine. This is perfectly fine. We kind of probably were thinking that was going to happen. Think of the 8 rolls, we definitely rip it. Crazy game. Crazy, crazy game. It's not the win, but it's close. He can still take road. I could also look to try to get a big mono if I get like another sheep roll or something. All right, what did I say? I said we're doing it, right? So first of all, let's do this. We win the game. We don't, we're a card off. So let's try to do a sheep for wood here and a sheep for wheat. So we're going to try to close it out here with a little dirty trade. Okay, so let's rip the ore. Looks like game to me. GG. Wow. What is that? GG. Okay. Wild game. 48 minutes. This is going to be an interesting one to have to figure out how I'm going to edit this one. Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, what Catan is all about is playing optimal. It's pretty clear to me that a lot of these players, I don't know how long they've been playing, but there was a lot of waste. There was a lot of ways that they could have been more effective in their positions. Definitely red. You know, I'll be honest, there's a lot of cases red just straight up destroys that game. You know, they have a really insane position, but I think they were just a little inefficient. The pulls we got were absolutely nuts. You know, 3 VPs and a mono out of how many devs? So let's look at the stats here. 8 devs though. Okay, so we actually put a lot of development cards. But wow, what a wild game. I'm getting some crazy games here, and I did it with a very wacky setup. Hopefully that was interesting, guys. I just want to say, if you've made it this far, then thank you so much. We're going to try to get to 1,000 subs before the end of this month or so the next 15 days. I would love the support. Hope these videos are really crushing it for everyone, and we will keep up the fun. Hope you enjoy that. If you have any creative content ideas, feel free, share them with me. I am totally in the zone to try different things and bring some content to everyone. So thank you and have a great one. Danny Drew is out. Appreciate it.